The Warriors just played the best defensive game I've seen them play in years.
How good has Quentin Post been defensively to start this game? He's put on a masterclass.
They held the Clippers to just 79 points, the lowest point total LA has had in 4 years.
Chris Paul only behind Stockton and steals. Here's Podziemski! Blocked him at the rim! Oh, youth is served!
But what makes this defensive performance different is how they did it. The following is a full breakdown of how the Warriors broke the Clippers apart piece by piece.
It's really a team effort. When I have Jimmy and Draymond in the back talking, it really makes things easier. So, great night.
Are you tired of finding the perfect game, only to get to checkout and realizing there's like $60 of mystery fees waiting for you? That's why I've permanently switched to using TickPick, where I'm finding hands down the best prices on games I've ever found, with no hidden fees. $298 for amazing seats to watch Lakers versus Wolves. Budget deals of $48 to watch Wemby versus the Warriors. With TickPick, what you see is what you pay. So if you're going to a game, concert, or festival, use my code HMA for $20 off your first order over $100. That's $20 off any tickets. Just click the link in the description, and the code will be added automatically to your account so you can use it later. Trust me, I wouldn't be putting you guys on this if I wasn't absolutely blown away by the deals I've been able to finesse myself on TickPick. Kendrick Lamar, Kevin Hart, heck, even Disney on Ice. If you can think it, TickPick has it. Thank you, TickPick, for blessing my goats with $20 off their tickets. To really understand how the Warriors dismantled the Clippers, we have to start with the head of the snake, James Harden, LA's point guard. The beard had destroyed the Warriors in the first half, exploding for 20 huge points.
Horford trying to stay with him. 3 on the shot clock. Trying to get some space, got the bump and the bucket again. What a shot, James Harden.
However, in the second quarter, the Dubs held him to 0 points. Kuminga had gotten burned in the first by living on Harden's right side, leaving his left hand open.
Baseline. Kuminga tried not to foul, and Harden still got the brush contact, flipped it in. It'll go to the line.
So in the third, he made the adjustment, staying on the side to take away James's left hand before crowding him on the step back.
Kuminga and Harden. Kuminga played him well.
Even when James got the step on Moody off the zoom action, staying on that left hand is your best bet against Harden. Off the switch, Dre did a great job of staying on that left hand, funneling Harden into help on the drive.
Harden there. Can't reward that.
Steph was doing the same thing as well, baiting the beard into that slot drive into help.
Floating it. Zubac couldn't quite grab it. Draymond does.
And at the point of attack, he was using his chest to stay in front, before swiping on the cross attempt for the robbery in 4K.
Played the D on Harden. How about that?
As far as guarding Kawhi, when Steph got mismatched on the claw, he did a great job of flying by the pump, with Jimmy helping.
Got it off to beat the buzzer. Kuminga with the rebound.
In transition, when Jimmy was giving up the baseline drive, Post had his back to make sure Kawhi was always seeing 2 bodies.
They just stayed home. Kawhi short and quick Post with the rebound.
And when Butler was the help, he had perfect positioning in the gap, making the court feel crowded for Kawhi.
To begin the second, Moody played Kawhi pretty well there, made that a difficult shot.
On an island, Post knew Jimmy had his back on the baseline, which allowed him to stay and pressure Aspiration's shooting hand.
Chris Dunn sneaking in, but couldn't pay it off.
When Buddy got dusted by Harden at the point of attack, he X'd out to help Kuminga off the flyby.
Wanted to sidestep 3, but Buddy on the recontest, but air balls go to the offense and Collins puts it in.
Everything was crowded, and it felt like the Clippers were playing in a phone booth out there.
The skill, but couldn't finish.
Even on his makes, the difficulty level was beyond insane.
Why? Vet on vet.
Kawhi the extra step, but it's because of the hit, foul, and the bucket. Kawhi Leonard to the free throw line.
The pressure was insane from the Dubs, forcing the 3-second violation with Collins on his butt.
Played the chair. That's not a foul, by the way. Foul just fell down. Isn't it 3 in the lane, 4 in the lane, 5 in the lane? 3 seconds.
Seeing Post doing a great job of forcing John under the basket, Dre was there to thief the outlet.
Beautiful steal. Podziemski, easiest bucket of the night.
And after doubling Harden off the ball screen, Jimmy picked up Zoo's short roll, with Post Xing out to claim the passing lane. Off the Zoo ball screen, Curry had good hands on the deflection.
Steph deflected, good hands in the passing lane. It's a 2-on-4. Curry says, I'm calling my own number to put it up and in.
The Warriors turned the Clippers over 16 times.
Draymond knocked it away, and then Lopez knocked it off post leg.
Fighting over screens and digging at the ball to create opportunities. The Warriors held the Clippers to just 36.6% from the field.
A wild miss, but the ricochet all the way to Zubats. A second opportunity, and he drops it in.
And a brutal 18.2% from three.
Bogdanovich will pull, that's an air ball.
Of course, on some possessions, LA was generating great shots and shooters were just missing.
Creating opportunities. Bogdanovich, wide open, continues to struggle with his shooting.
But look at the second effort from Dre on this Lopez three.
Draymond made that a tough one and post with the rebound.
Look at Big Al staying in front on the shifty Harden, forcing the pass, and Dre being there on the spot.
For it. And Brook Lopez missed the three. That's Al Horford saying, I've seen you for years.
Look at Curry with the high pickup point, moving those puppies on an island and giving great effort on the challenge.
A three to end the half, and the Warriors do come up with a stop there.
Here is the crazy part. The Clippers led at halftime, 49-46, but they scored only 30 points in the final 2 quarters combined. An absolute masterclass from the Dubs.
Get him under the backboard, and then Draymond, beautiful steal. Pajemski, easiest bucket of the night.
With Jimmy sharing some of the keys to this dominant performance.
Challenging every shot, keeping them off the free throw line. It always helps to be able to make shots so we can get back in transition.
The offensive side of this game was just as incredible. Click here for a full analysis of the tactics that were used there.